Django Unchained. I give you Tarantino's newest film, and it's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I've only ever seen two Tarantino films, Pulp Fiction, of course, and Inglourious Basterds. Hell, I watched that in film class. Anyways, Django Unchained tells the story of, well, Django, who's played by, what's his name, Jamie Foxx. I heard somewhere it's gonna be Will Smith. I think Tarantino was just looking for the blackest actor possible. I don't know, maybe. Give me the blackest actor you can find. Anyways, what is? It's not done in the typical Tarantino style where it's like, you know, chapter 1, chapter 3. It's not even done non-linearly. It's done perfect, linear order. Anyways, Christoph Waltz, returning from, I guess Tarantino realized how much of a good actor he was and brought him back for this film. Wants to buy it. There's this sort of, these two slave owners, and what they're doing is they have a bunch of slaves, and Christoph Waltz is looking to buy one. But not just any of them. He's looking for one that's seen the Brittle Brothers. Because Christoph Waltz is a bounty hunter. He's at first a dentist, so he's got this stupid looking tooth. He's got this like carriage with this like flopping around tooth. It's it's great. And anyways, things get violent really quick. And he ends up getting Django, and I don't think he pays anyone. Like Tarantino film, great dialogue as usual. Some Christoph Waltz right off the bat already scores from me an Oscar nomination, and so does Jamie Foxx. Anyways, Christoph Waltz teaches him the ways of the bounty hunter because he's looking for the Brittle Brothers, and only Django out of those group of slaves has seen them. Anyways, the one time early on they're in town, and what's his name? Christoph Waltz's character is Dr. King Schultz, and ooh, ouch, just cut myself. He kills the sheriff of the town, but then there's this great scene where he says the sheriff was a criminal, and you owe me $700, warden, or whatever he was. Marshall, that was it. And from there it becomes like a bit of an adventure film, filled with lots of other things. Even Jonah Hill has a hilarious scene in this. He comes in and he's part of this, like, I think it's something out of Birth of a Nation, where it's wait, what am I looking for? Something out of Birth of a Nation. This scene goes on for like 5-10 minutes of just saying they have these like white things over their head, and they're really terrible, and they're saying, well, it's hard to describe. Just watch it for yourself and laugh your ass off. And then something explodes. Yeah, a lot of explosions in this movie. Seriously, everything just explodes. I guess Tarantino's taking a page from Michael Bay's book of things. What was that? Alright, Django's plot significance. Anyways, they find the Brittle Brothers actually really quick, but that wasn't the main target. And Christoph Waltz pretty much says, alright, you want to stay with me for a bit? And Django reveals that his wife was taken from him. And his wife, this is amazing. His wife is a German-speaking slave under the ownership of Leonardo DiCaprio, who's known as Calvin Candy, the Candy Man. Anyway, she speaks German because I think at one point one of her before owner or whatever taught her German. And Christoph Waltz is like, she speaks German? She speaks German? He's going crazy. Anyways, some more adventuring, and they finally meet Leonardo DiCaprio, who's a dick. Seriously. Like, this is hard to say because everyone is giving an amazing performance in this. It's hard to say who has the best, but I think Leonardo DiCaprio, I think guaranteed an Oscar for this. Christoph Waltz, yeah, he's really good too. But I think the best performance, without a doubt, goes to Samuel L. Jackson. And I think he's the true villain of this movie. At first you're like, oh, it's DiCaprio, and then Samuel Jackson comes in, and you're just like, ooh, twisted turns. But then again, they are kind of working for one another. But, Samuel Jackson does pull a few strings here and there. He plays this, like, wise old black slave who's, like, kind of superior to the rest of them and a close friend of Calvin Candy. And it is a long, bloody movie. I mean, I kept expecting, oh, it'll just end here, it'll end here, it'll do something here, it'll do something here, and then, but no, it keeps going, and, it's, I don't want to say it doesn't end, but it just keeps going and going and going, to the point where it's like, it doesn't drag, it never drags. I think there was just one scene, I think, okay, this could have been done quicker. But really, it's just sort of, it adds to it though. Like, it's one of those movies, like you think, okay, it is long, but where can you cut the fat? And that's what a lot of reviews I'm reading about it is sort of saying. It's just like, it should have been shorter, but I can't think what scene that should be taken out of. But it's just, oh, and Tarantino, you have a hilarious cameo in this as an Australian mining guy. It's so stupid. It's just like, here, give me your gun. Don't drop it. I just got the sights fixed on it. Thank you very much. Okay, Tarantino violence, I think, is great. It's sometimes funny violence, but there are some scenes I'm just like, okay, I didn't need to see that. At one point, they're gonna cut off Django's balls, and I was like, oh. Jamie Foxx gives, I think, one of the best performances in, like, his career, maybe. I'm not really much of a fan of him because I only know him for like 2-3 movies, but he's fantastic in this. Ray, I saw that one movie, Ray, where he played Ray Charles. That was a good movie. But this is Tarantino, I think, it's not his best film, no. I like Inglourious Basterds over this, but it's still a solid film nonetheless. And a shoo-in for major awards, and maybe the Academy can finally give him a few Oscars here and there. But I give it a solid 10 nonetheless. It has great performances, great dialogue, great chemistry between characters, and everyone just looks like they're having fun. DiCaprio in particular, his introduction scene is like, it's him, and there's two big black slaves like wrestling behind him. I think it's just an amazing film. I think someone's gonna win an Oscar for this. Somebody gonna win an Oscar. But I think it's just a great film, and that's all I have to say. So, see ya.